Yeah, the game's obviously going to be a difficult game, but we just need to concentrate on ourselves and keep trying to improve our performance every time we train and every time we play.
Okay, next question for the player. After 3-0 won, is a big confidence for you in the team?
Yeah, I thought that the boys played really well, and obviously when you win any game, it gives us confidence. Especially we made a lot of changes in the team, and the young boys played very well, and yeah, it gives us confidence knowing that we have the depth in the squad to be able to rotate throughout the whole tournament.
Okay, now we'll pass the floor to the media.
Good morning. So the Jeonnam Dragons qualified as cup winners, but actually a second division team. I'm just looking at the way they played the first two matches. They kind of played 5 at the back at the start, and then they gradually kind of change it up in the second half and bring on the big striker. Are you expecting them to defend first against you tomorrow?
I don't know. You need to ask that first. Look, for us, it's it doesn't matter what league they play. They've earned the right to be at this tournament. So they're a good team. But for us, it's concentrating on what we do and how we go about performing in tomorrow's game. I think the rest of it is a bit irrelevant in terms of where they play. They've earned the right to play here. So they're a good team.
This, format of having it in a bubble, playing all the group stage matches at once, it's a bit sort of, in terms of how you're preparing, it's a bit like the national team tournament where you're all together in a hotel every day. And for some teams in the last couple of years, that's been a strength, and for others, it's been almost their undoing. Are you happy with how the team is interacting in that sort of environment, and do you think there's a good spirit among the players?
Yeah, it's the current world at the moment, so we've adapted really well. We've experienced something like this back home before, so it's nothing new. I think when you come to things like this, we're here for a sole purpose, and that's to try and do our best and do a job. And with that, it's great that we're lucky that we have a group. They get along well. They respect each other really well. They're friends off the pitch, which helps. And our players are determined. So this is the first time for us. It's healthy for in every sort of way, mentally, physically, but it helps that we're together a lot because we get to bond, and again, this group has a special bond.
Similar sort of topic for you, Andrew, because you've played in this competition before in the normal format where you're playing in between league matches and playing home and away.
Yep.
Obviously, Australia's further away from the normal opponents than they are to each other, and you don't have to split your focus between league matches and ACL matches. Do you think that this format, even though it's for a health reason, could actually help your club do well this time?
Yes and no. I think, like PK said, we're a strong group, and the fact that we get to spend, most of the day or all of the day together for the next, 2 odd weeks, it helps us build, confidence in each other, and it helps team morale as well. Obviously, being in a normal format where you're playing league games in between, it breaks it up a bit. So sometimes it can be a good thing, but for the last couple of months we've been playing games every 3 days anyway, so this sort of format is no different. We're just in a different tournament, so we're ready for it. We're fit enough. We're tactically ready as well, so the format's helped us, I think.
Yep. Sometimes the discussion around ACL is it's an opportunity to play against different types of teams and maybe learn a little bit, but having played in Asia before, in Malaysia and Japan, what did those experiences sort of teach you when you came back, or even when you were there? What things did you pick up in those experiences that you didn't pick up in Australia?
Well, obviously the Champions League in those, especially in Japan, is regarded, massively, almost bigger than the league. So if you win the Champions League, and because most obviously Japanese teams, make it very far in the tournament, it's a very big deal. And I brought the same mentality back here, and I'm at a club now where the mentality is the exact same. You know, it's the first time in the Champions League, but we're looking at it as a big opportunity for us. You know, in previous years, obviously Australia's been probably criticised with how teams have gone in the Champions League, but we're fully focused and we're fully ready. So, I brought that experience back. I've obviously played in this tournament a few times now, and I know what to expect, and I'm bringing that experience back to the team, and hopefully I can really help in that department.
Yeah, I'll just go back to you, Patrick. With that in mind, it's obviously you want to do as well as you can in this tournament, but looking at the way the group might shake out and the situation with the second place team, some go through, some don't. These two next matches could be really crucial to getting through, and I know you're taking it one game at a time, but are you looking at these as must-win games?
Not really. Look, again, we need to honestly take it one game at a time. Due to you can't affect anything else. I can't control what happens. Outside the 90 minutes. I can only control what's again in that 90 minutes. So every game's a big game. So again, it's taking one game at a time is the way we look at it. We can't look too much ahead, even though what you mentioned about how things have changed within the group. We can't control that. We can't control what we do day to day.
So, any quick question from local media, please?
Yeah.
You're gonna face Jeonnam in back-to-back games. Does that affect how you prepare the team? Do you think forward to the next game or something?
We'll concentrate on tomorrow, and then we'll worry about the next game when it comes.
Just a quick answer. Yeah, just quickly, because I don't know, Conor Metcalf, is he back now or close to being back? What's the update?
Yeah, so he's out of the isolation, so he's ready to train. But we need to see where he is. Coming back from COVID, it affects people in different ways. So we need to see how he is in training, and then we can make a decision. But he's with the squad.
Was he able to do anything physically during the isolation, or not?
No. I think the room allowed him to do a couple of sprints, but nothing major. At the end of the day, his health is number one, and his mental well-being is number one as well. So he's okay now. He trained away from the group on his own, done some running. So again, he's back with us today. What capacity that is, I don't really know. But again, he's with the group and he's available for selection for tomorrow's game.